One, like everyone had mentioned, Happy New Year's. I hope everyone is right. I hope everyone had at least a celebration, a good time to reflect, a good time to think about the things that we did, accomplished last year, took care of, the ways to move forward, and then also the things that we want to try to do better, right? Things that we want to set up, goals we want to hit this year.
I think that's Yasmin getting dropped off.
Yeah.
She's getting dropped off.
Good. So does anyone want to share? Yeah, anyone want to share anything that they did this year, last year, that they really are proud about, or anything that they want to set up for this coming year that they are excited about possibly achieving?
Paying off credit card.
Paying off the credit card, is that a goal, or is that something that you took care of last year?
Took care of it last year.
Awesome. So everybody, give it up for
6,000.
Nice. Tony, you want to share anything?
I also paid off $6,000 in credit card debt.
Awesome. Give it up for Tony. For
I have
sure.
like a 700 plus score now.
Right. Give it up.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was the only thing holding me back was the utilization.
Yeah. That's
100%.
$900.
100% utilization.
Can you do a balance transfer?
See what happened was.
So I can just put it all on your card and I'll pay it off when I get it. That'd
Sounds
be
like my mother.
great. Exactly, right? Woo! Anyone else? Any goals that we want to set for ourselves this year?
The main thing that I've been able to do, I went to the flea market and got rid of so much stuff. And yeah, I'm just looking forward to not over consuming. So,
That's real.
But that's been hard. That's part of
Right. Part of what you love to do.
part of what I like to do. When I put it on.
Right.
So it's like it'd be fun to pop,
Yeah.
people see me like this, and then all of a sudden, it's
Right. Like, oh, right. I could have swore exactly. No, I know. I love the feeling too. That's good. Anyone else? Anything that they're trying to change this coming year?
In 3 months, I'm up for a renegotiation for salaries, so asking for more money.
Right. That's real. Good stuff. Give
money,
it up
more
for Sherelle. Yeah. What'd you say?
More money, more problems.
To some degree. Sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's just a blessing. Right. So the first thing that we'll get into is a game. So have 6 things of wrapping paper, and I need 6 volunteers. 1, 2. I need 4 more. 3. 4. All right. 2 more volunteers. It's not gonna be crazy. Yes. All right. From Mary. Anyone else?
Monica, why you gonna volunteer me? You right here.
Hilarious. So yeah, let's get started. So what we'll do, I get the 6 people to come
It's
up.
11 early in the morning.
Let's get the 6 people. One more.
Yeah, how are you? Good morning. No, it's okay. Thank you for coming still.
Well, we're gonna be passing it around, so it's not no one to keep it.
I'm all down.
Not opening. 2 more. All right. Yourself.
You like this is nice.
I know Teresa had that look like. Teresa was looking like she was about to end up doing it.
You moving too slow.
All right.
I got 2.
So-
I got 2 on me tonight.
All right. So we're gonna be putting these down on the ground, just right in front of us.
Like a cave.
Let's come a little bit closer. It's won't be not that. But this is good. I'm gonna get out there on time. But what we're gonna be doing is it's gonna be something like what I want to say is like musical chairs. But what we're really gonna be doing is every time I say go, you guys are gonna go to the next one.
What?
The next one. So you guys are gonna rotate it.
Oh, we gonna leave it right here?
The goal is to leave it right there, right? But as you guys are moving, then there might be tipping and so on and so forth. So the one who can't catch it, for the next one, She gonna get kicked out. Disqualified. So the one that can't catch it, those are the first people that will be out.
Okay.
And so again, it's last man standing. It's gonna be real simple, but again, you guys gotta hold on to it. So one of the
We get
we can arrange that. We can arrange that. That would be good. We'll definitely make sure Tony, that we can get their names down, the people who end up winning. But it's all about rotating. So let's make sure this is more like a circle.
The things?
Yeah, and you guys too. So we're gonna make it more like a circle so that you guys can maneuver around. This is how it goes.
The
All right.
it's not even down here.
Let me get my camera too, Tony. Are you gonna be up elevated? That's good.
Yeah.
Okay. And so
Yes, even right.
I would say
There you go.
here.
See? That's where it was.
All right. So
Down.
this is about holding it, putting it down, and rotating. So you guys have to make sure everybody's not just gonna like move and then these stay still. You guys have to grab the next one, and then grab the next one, and then grab the next one. So especially because people are gonna be tipping in different ways, you gotta make sure you catch it before it hits the ground. Make sense?
No.
Okay, well, so we're gonna give it a couple shots. We're gonna give it a couple shots.
Okay, you do
So
it
every
first.
everybody, put your hands on yours. Put your hands on yours. I would say let's do the right hand. We're gonna rotate to the left. With the right hand on. That makes sense. Yeah, let's come over just a little bit over here. Yes. So that they're not fighting against the chairs. All right. All right. So put your hands to the right. And so when I say go, you guys go to the next one. You guys wait for me to say go. Go to the next one. Wait till I say go again. Go to the next one. Make sure.
Like musical chairs?
Yeah. Right hand. So go to rotate.
Like musical chairs?
Like musical chairs. So we want to make sure you catch them.
Don't pick it up.
As you, no, catch it. Make sure you catch it.
Let's get her.
Yeah.
Stop.
Yep, and stop. All right, ready?
Oh, you have to hold yours.
All right, and
I want to hold mine.
you have to hold it.
Yeah,
Yeah, you gotta hold it. You gotta hold it. All right, and go.
Wait. No, you gotta let yours go.
Yeah, you gotta let go. Exactly. Yeah, you got it. You got it. You can pick it up. You can pick it up. So that's the idea, to move from one to the next one. I'm not gonna go too fast necessarily. But you want to make sure you go from the first one.
So if it hit the floor, you're out.
Exactly. So you want to catch it.
So Mary,
Mary, you can pick him up. Go to Mary. What do you pick?
All right. Okay. You guys gotta put your hand on yours. See what's back there. Right.
I can see who got something.
And go.
Sit down.
You gotta catch it.
So this is good. This is good. So we're gonna practice a little bit more, and then we can move forward. But you're starting to get the gist. All right.
Okay.
All right. And go.
See?
You gotta hurry up and
See, y'all ain't
catch
like you need it.
Now listen here. If you ain't let go, I ain't going nowhere.
Wait. Let me see.
She got two.
Got too close, that's why.
Yeah.
Gotta give you a chance to what I win.
Okay, so we're starting.
Look at here, don't look at me. Look at me. Look at you.
Yeah.
You ain't always on the line. I'm gonna catch my own joy. Oh.
And go.
There you go.
And go.
See, I knew that was gonna fall.
All right. So that's the last grace one. Next one, we got it back out of the circle. All right. And go.
See?
Wow.
No. It's road jack.
Yeah, so back out for this one, and we're gonna whittle it down, and then you can come back. All right, and go, and go.
She wanna have my nails on the couch.
Right. All right, let's you can bring this over a little bit more. All right, and something I don't know about tactics, but something says like maybe like being low, getting low, being ready. I don't know.
That's their chance.
Don't hurt yourself.
Well, that's their chance.
All right, and go.
Wait, hold on.
You jumped in.
All right. And go. Oh, okay. Are you gonna get that one? And go. And go. You try to play. Oh, and go. Oh, and go. And go. And go. And go. Oh, and go.
They got to keep going.
Go. Great job. Great. So we got to make sure we keep working. Right. Hand on your head. Can we get 6 more people by chance?
Someone.
6 more people.
Come on, it's good one time. You don't have to do it again. Come on, try. Come on, try. Come on, baby. Come on, try. Come on, baby. Come on. Don't be a party pooper this time. You get away with luck. Don't be. All right. All right. I'm DC.
Right? That's a good thing.
Yeah. Bring that walk this time.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4. Just need 2 more. 2 more.
She's right there.
All right, Karen's coming.
Okay.
Nico,
I
no.
do have to need one more.
Just one.
Come on.
Just one. Sherelle.
One free. You want like,
All right.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you too. It's been a long
Go easy on me.
Knock him down.
All right. So let's give it a couple rounds so you guys feel comfortable with it. So everybody go.
That's what happened to nails
All right, go. All right, go to the next one. All right.
Lisa, you gotta catch her. So you can't just let what you're to worry about what you're doing. Just get your hand off of it. You gotta catch her. Yeah, there you go.
All right. And go.
He ain't let go. I gotta wait for him to go.
There you go.
He ain't let go. He ain't let go.
I couldn't let go.
She did your word. Lisa bent over himself like a man.
And go.
Yeah, like he's dreaming.
So,
Wait a minute. Nah.
not even. All right. And go.
There you go.
All right. Good. And go. And go. Okay. Good try. Let's move forward. All right. And go. Okay.
Sorry, waivers for these.
And go. And go. All right. Good try. And go. And go. Go! And go. And go. Wait. And go. First one. And go. Good job. Let's make sure we also have Jada. Good stuff. All right. Good, good. Nice, just a little icebreaker.
And the winner is.
Who needs a pen?
Right.
Did I have one?
I got those. Could anyone not have one of these?
Okay.
All right. Good. All right. So these are honestly for you guys. This isn't, you don't have to turn them in. So if you don't want to write your name, you don't have to write your name. It's all good. But this is all about, let us get the food.
Oh yeah. Popeyes. Be mindful. There's a big group of us, and yeah. Eat up.
Yeah, food's all good. Yeah.
The spicy stuff is marked spicy on the top, and then the wing flavors are a couple of wing boxes.
Right? Oh, the mark.
Yeah, like a circle. Like the left one's are spicy. You'll see it.
Okay.
So it looks like in your life.
What's good too is since I'm recording it, I could totally send it to the group. Yeah. You guys can get it. Send this to the group of recording of it.
Oh, yeah.
So,
I'm right on.
all this stuff.
Ain't gotta break that.
I didn't think it was like that. After that workout, man.
Right. Get your little sweet treat.
Yeah.
Right. That was good.
I believe it.
That was good. Right. Yeah.
Are we
Yeah. Now, my wife put in some bowling stuff in there because she's hiding the babies. So if you could take those out and then put that. She's like, listen here, man, y'all need all these dang gifts. Because our son's birthday is just Saturday. Okay.
And that one is like wrapped idly, but I think I prefer this.
Okay. Yeah, but they got a bunch of gifts. They just have some.
Shout out to Teresa. Thank you.
So yeah, I guess they'll be getting back to the people about the port, like I guess in a week. I mean, a month or two. Right. That's great.
I like it.
That's great. That's good stuff. And I heard that normally they don't do a lot of this, and I heard that they don't do
Oh, yeah.
Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy, right. You gotta know how to do it, yeah. I remember I asked about it on Facebook because somebody posted about it like a few days before. I asked about it the day of, and everybody who sent me something was like I'll DM me. Nobody was like, oh yeah, just post it. And I was like, nah. We're trying to keep this a small amount of people who know. I'm like, okay. But yeah. That's real. Oh yeah, that was early. Uh-huh.
I was talking about.
Where mine was probably like 8:20, 8:30, something like that. Right. That's crazy.
Yeah, they're beautiful over here. They're beautiful.
I'm gonna see. Release it. On 38. Don't you get all this stuff back. I'm gonna get mad when I see that girl. But I ain't. That was something. I was telling my age, drop my age right back to you.
Don't you told the truth?
I mean, I didn't tell him that, but I could. That's like they said, oh, I was wrong. He overreacted. He just let it go. Very much.
Myself, I made a name. Niggas saying that they'll help you, but they really all the same. And I finally realized that these niggas wanna see me down. Wanna see me down for the Lord. Wanna see me down. Wanna see me fall. Wanna see me down for the Lord.
Okay.
That's my gun.
You told us.
I took my 4.
You told us. He wasn't playing. We're gonna try. A lot of red beans and rice.
They messed up the order. I definitely put an even amount of sides, but then it was all rice.
All right. Oh wow.
Maybe they ran out.
Right. That's true.
I kiss my mama, my daddy say my breath.
Go ahead, like you. Y'all don't know nothing about that.
Go ahead, on, girl.
You don't know nothing about that.
Girl, 1, 2 step.
You don't know nothing about that. The big payback. Is that what you doing? The big payback. They go nowhere. I gotta call him in. There you go. That's awesome. Oh, you all in my food. Yeah. Oh, yeah, but my thing. Yeah, you still got to
Exactly.
I know you lose something. I know you lose something.
What I do is,
I gotta deal with it.
They say on the list. I look at these biscuits, I thought they was donuts. Correct.
No, correct.
that's hilarious.
Oh, thank you.
Right. So as we get started, the big thing for today is, I would say a little bit separate from what we did last time, is just talking more about the benefits and the perks of having excellent credit, and again, using the credit cards in this fashion, which honestly, I didn't find out about until 2000, I think it was 2019. And I honestly had a credit card with points and everything that came with it, and I had no idea about them. I had no idea how to use them. I had no idea when to use them, where to use them, nothing like that, until I went to a workshop where somebody was explaining all of it. And I was literally like, I think I have one of those. Like, the credit cards that I got were just credit cards that people suggested that I get. And I was using them, but I wasn't recognizing that there were levels, that there were ones with different benefits, like I said, and perks. And so I want to make sure that you guys know about it and the various perks that are available, because honestly, I'm still finding out about other stuff to this day. And so I want you guys to know what is out there, and then of course be encouraged and inspired to take advantage of those things. And so we did the icebreaker right there. So shooting backwards. This literally first comes from a line from a song, but what he says in it is shooting backwards just for practice. 10 steps ahead of ninjas, shooting backwards just for practice. And it made me think about that, because at some point in our journey, along getting out of debt, improving our credit, building credit, we're trying to fight our way, if you will, up a hill, right? We're trying to improve our credit, we're trying to get to a certain place. But once you get to those certain places with your credit, after that, then you're really just enjoying the journey. You're really just enjoying how you've managed to, what you've managed to acquire, and how to use all those, again, perks and benefits. And so once you get to a certain level, then certain cards become more available. Once you get to a certain level, you start to have more options as to what you want to do with the different points, and how you even, at some point, even want to manipulate how you use credit cards for the sake of just getting more points and utilizing those things. And so this is a picture of us in Machu Picchu in Peru. And then one at the bottom is a picture of us in Dubai. And then, honestly, that is, I think, the dopest thing I've ever been, went inside of two I've ever seen in my life, because of the architecture, just so different, as you can already see. But all that to say is that part of the reason why we were able to do that is because of using the credit card points and using the credit card.
You gotta do credit score.
Say it again.
That's because you have a good credit score.
Exactly. Exactly. That's where it starts, right? It starts with getting that credit score. I say credit score, but then also, again, continually managing it, right? Making sure that you're paying it off regularly. And then also paying attention to the points and paying attention to which points you're getting from your credit card. And if you're not getting any points from your credit card, then making sure you get a credit card that does give you the points and the option and the opportunities so that you actually can start gaining those on purpose. Because honestly, my wife has at least 3 credit cards and we don't really use any of them because they don't offer the same points that we get from the ones that we do use, which one I'll get into a little bit is the Chase Sapphire. There is Chase Sapphire Reserved, and the one right beneath that is Chase Sapphire Preferred. Okay, so once you start getting into those, and we'll start talking about Amex and stuff like that, but there's certain prestige cards across the board that allow you to have a lot of these different options, and I want you guys to be aware of those before we leave. So lounges, travel, discounts, and investments. So these are all different things that you can get from these cards. And honestly, once we start getting into discounts, the list is very long. So we'll have a little video to explain that. So let us move forward. This is a picture of us in Cuba. I actually shared this picture with you guys in the group the other week in FLA on WhatsApp because that was a deal that came up literally, let's say, on Wednesday, and they were like, tomorrow, if you want Dave Chappelle tickets, you got to get them by 3 p.m. I'm sorry, it was 10 p.m. When it closes. And so make sure you get it, but between the morning and the night. Now, if we knew about it and we were excited, it would have been like, oh snap, and we got to deal with Chase. But we didn't know about it, and the concert I think is right before the Super Bowl weekend. And honestly, we weren't really thinking, okay, we want to spend all this money for this particular concert. But if we knew about it, honestly, we would have probably went. But those are the types of things that literally just show up in the email out of nowhere. So lounge access is the first thing that I want us to discuss. One, let me ask, who has been in an airport lounge? Once, one, it's about 4 folks. So the first thing I want to ask is, what lounge did you guys go to? How was the experience? Whoever went.
I went with a friend.
Say it again.
I said I went with a friend with her credit card.
Uh-huh.
She brought me.
Do you remember what lounge it was?
Yeah.
Delta. What what airport it was?
We were somewhere in Texas.
Interesting.
Going to
Right, to another destination.
It was available.
Uh-huh.
It was nice.
That's what's up, right? Right. Was it free for you guys? Uh-huh.
And 5 chairs.
Uh-huh. You said massage chairs?
Mhm.
That's what I'm talking about. I didn't even know about massage chairs. That's what's up. Cool. Anyone else? Did you want to share?
Apparently at other locations, different states, there's like spa options. It just depends on which airport you go.
It really just depends. It's very true.
My best friend, she had a United, some type of United access, and we did that in DC.
Uh-huh.
From going to or from one of those. This from her part, and they have complimentary drinks. It was like charters everywhere.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it was real nice.
Right. That's what's up. So again, lounge access, like I mentioned, I haven't heard about it until it was broken down to me. And when we started going, we were like, let's just go because we don't even know what's going to be inside. Like I mentioned, it's going to be possibly free drinks, possibly free food, possibly, again, some type of arrangement when it comes to the restrooms and or spas or massages. Again, I haven't seen massage chairs, honestly, but it could be there, especially if you guys have a layover. So definitely acknowledge that you guys might want to do some research in terms of when you do want to go a certain place, what type of lounge you guys might experience on that way, especially if you have to go to those places often, right? I know like I have a relationship with some folks in Texas that I'll probably end up going there annually. So there's a part where it goes, I should start looking into what's available on the way there so that I can take advantage of those, especially either on the way there or when I'm returning, right? So there are different amenities in different airport lounges that you want to take advantage of. I'll mention that this one is we are in Mexico right here. This one we are in LA. This was by far the best one that I've been to. It's actually a Delta Sky Lounge, and we'll get into it a little bit more, but it just was enormous. They had a whole bunch of space versus San Francisco's Centurion Lounge is like pretty small compared to this in LA. But what I wanted to say is that they had a buffet over here in Los Angeles, but over here we have more like a restaurant. And so it was free food, but they were actually showing us the menu, showing us the drinks. They gave us an option of all these different things. Whereas with the buffet, as you can imagine, the options of what they have, that's just it, right? But when it comes to the menu and the food, and it was all you can eat. So whenever we wanted more tacos in Mexico, those tacos were so good, and we were hungry. So it was very important. As you can see, there's a baby here right here. So we had our babies with us. One was asleep, one wasn't. They want to knock over stuff. We just needed a rest. And so that was super dope because, again, you could show up to the airport early on purpose. You show up, get you some rest, chill out. She was actually crying the whole way through the line, literally about an hour or so, just crying. And so when we sat down, we were so glad to be resting and for her to fall asleep. I want to mention that this was showers that were here at the, again, Delta Sky Lounge. In their lounge, the bathroom was real nice. And when you walk in, they had showers. The showers were super nice too, and that was all because of the access to the American Express card, the American Express Platinum, which again comes when you start to get to a certain range with your credit score. They also have, as you all know, as annual fees. So does anyone have annual fees on their credit cards? So that's one thing. Is it a small amount? Decent? It's small. Right. Right. Exactly. Right. But what I will say is this: we just canceled our Amex, and it was a very difficult decision to make. But because of our Chase Sapphire Reserve, we honestly have a lot of the same benefits. They literally like kind of crossed over. Like we had priority pass with both of them. We have access to lounges with both of them. It just really was like we're just paying the most for these cards. But what I will say is, regardless of how much the card costs annually, it's not going to compare really to all the money that you can spend with it and on it and so on and so forth. So it may look like a high number, but it really is just like a matter of weighing certain things like, okay, how much are you going to get discounted total on all the things that you can use throughout the year, which is a whole long time on that card. So for instance, Amex Platinum is $695 a year, huge number, but we get what does that say? Access to the lounges. So if we're going to buy food at the airport for the whole family, we're probably going to spend $200, honestly. Right, especially if we don't get the tacos we wanted, and the cocktails we wanted, and the drinks we wanted, and the drinks that they wanted. Right, that's $200 in one trip, but that's not what we have to pay because we spent the $695 on the front end. Same thing when it comes to Lyft. So when we were in Mexico City, we had to use Lyft a lot. Lyft, I mean a whole lot, and so we get discounts on Lyft. Same thing with Uber, with Amex as well. I think Lyft we get discounts with Chase, but Amex, you get discounts on Uber. If you use it a whole lot on a trip, then you're probably going to spend, again, save rather, $200, $100 because you have all of this, all these discounts that are applying to your rides. So you just have to count things like that, all the different discounts. There's a travel one for the Chase Sapphire Reserve that is $300 per year. So anything that we spend on travel, whether it's gas, whether it's again, Lyft, it could be parking tickets, not tickets, but parking space, probably parking tickets too, but parking meters, anything all the way up to $300. So that's just $300 that they say we're going to discount that throughout the year. That's fine. So when they ask for the $600, it's like, well, actually, you guys are going to give me this much money for this much money for that, this much money off of all these different memberships, whether it's subscriptions for like Paramount and Apple TV and stuff like that. All these different things start to add up. And so that's how you can really start to calculate it. But again, that's just the bathrooms over here at the Sky Lounge. We'll get into another icebreaker right now, but I really just want you guys to know that the travel part, the lounges, is its own piece. But again, these credit cards, they're out there. They're out there, and of course, we don't want to get caught up in a whole bunch of debt with them. But the more that we do use them, and the better that we manage them, the more that we can reap the benefits of doing just that. Okay, so for this icebreaker called the 4 corners, I need everyone to come here to the middle, and we're gonna have one corner to be this chair here. The other corner will be this one. The third corner will be here. The fourth corner will be here. And we can all just line up here, and not line up, but just gather in the middle. All right. All right. Let me get these questions out. Okay. So, in this game, we're gonna have our answer is going to be a multiple choice questions every time that I ask, and every time that you guys think of an answer or agree with an answer, this is going to be A, that's going to be B, this is going to be C, and this is going to be D. And so you just guys have to move around according to your answer to this particular question. So the first question, let me see. All right, participants walk to the corner that fits them best. After everyone's settled, ask 1 or 2 people per corner to explain why. Okay, so what do you want most from an airport lounge? A is peace and quiet. B is comfortable seating and naps. C is food and drinks. D is something else. All right, you guys can move now. A is peace and quiet. B is comfortable seating and naps, which naps are very important. C is food and drinks. And then D is something else. What could you possibly want? All right. So why do you say peace and quiet?
Because my house is too loud.
I hear you. Listen, man, that made me cry so long. So yes, peace and quiet is important. Again, certain ones have a bunch of space. Some are small, so you don't have like a lot of people. I'm sorry, you have a lot of people and there's not a lot of room. They'll literally be like, we have to wait 10 minutes to go in. But if there's a bunch of space, you guys are going to appreciate that. I promise. In terms of comfortable seating and naps, why did you guys, someone over here, why did you say it? Volunteering other people.
Oh, wow. I wasn't expecting that. My layovers are usually long. And so I want a safe place to take a nap.
Right. Is that intentional to have long? Right. So to keep that in mind too, that sometimes you guys can make sure that the layover is long just so that you can enjoy the lounge, like you said, the nap, the rest, whatever that looks like. So that's definitely a thing. And then one more over here, and we want to get to this corner too. Why food and drinks? Anyone?
I just like eating.
Right.
I just like drinking.
Exactly.
I want to hear the pressure and stuff.
I just like eating.
Right.
I want to drink it in my mouth.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
No, I hear it. And honestly, again, since it's free drinks, you can get a little messed up. So you got to be careful. Because you can just keep asking. They ain't even going to, exactly, right? They ain't going to let you on that plane. So be careful with the free drinks. Be careful with the free drinks.
Yeah.
Right. And Chet, did you pick this one on purpose? Or why'd you say something else?
I don't know.
Okay. I just throw that out as an option because honestly, again, sometimes people like, no, what I really want to do, is honestly charging our phones, right? That could be a thing. So it just depends on the person. Exactly. Everybody wants some peace. So let's go to the next one. Your ideal lounge food situation is A, full hot meals, real food. B, small bites and snacks. C, healthy options, salads, fruits, and smoothies. And D, something else. Full hot meals, small bites and snacks. healthy options and something else. Okay, I hear that. So for full hot meals, why would you guys? Someone over here would you choose?
Well, I was gonna say that's just like a major perk if I'm paying for the
You paying for
or yeah, but it's no way to scream that you get some perks by a hot
Right.
meal.
I hear that. I hear that. Over here, why small bites? And what comes to mind with small
I
bites?
like to eat, I like to snack.
Uh-huh.
You know, everybody.
Keep saying drinking. We weren't even talking about drinks.
I'm going to sleep, I'm gonna miss the whole ride. You know.
Okay.
I got
Okay.
here.
What's a favorite snack that you like? Small bite.
Mine is chips.
Chips? Uh-huh. Okay. You said chocolate?
Chocolate.
Uh-huh. And they have some good stuff. They be having some good stuff. Over here in the corner for C was healthy options. What would you guys think about?
I mean, for me, I thought about the price, so it's like, to me, the healthy options are technically the most expensive options most of the time.
It's
and
true.
I eat enough hot food, and I eat enough at home.
Yeah.
So I want to eat somewhere like healthy.
I hear that. And something else. Anything that you guys would want apart from those options? Like what?
What happened to the buffet you showing?
Where's that at? Oh, I hear that. I hear that.
Some sushi. I like seafood. I
Uh-huh.
want exotic stuff when I travel. I want to eat something
Something
different.
different. Amen. Amen to that. What you gonna say? Oh, whatever they got. Whatever they got. All right. All right. So the last one that we'll do for now is what drink? Yes. What drink matters most in a lounge? A is coffee. B is alcohol. C. Wait. C is juice and soda. D is just something else. Well, y'all back off that corner. All right. So espresso. What is one reason why you guys would want coffee as your drinks?
I just love coffee.
I just love coffee. I just love coffee.
all day long.
Oh yeah, yeah, the jet lag and stuff.
I just like drinking coffee.
Right.
I do that anyway.
And in terms of the alcohol, why would you choose alcohol, and which one would you choose? Calm your nerves. Uh-huh. Say it again. Get you going, right? Right.
But you get this season on pizza already pumped and you get.
I'm with it. We definitely. Right. Definitely take advantage of the mimosas because they are there. And why juice and soda?
Soda. I don't drink coffee.
That makes sense. Good job. We understand. So you understand. And something else. What would you guys think apart for something else?
I was thinking, like, I like for Micah, I love tea,
Uh-huh.
stuff like that.
That's good.
I like the color.
That's good. You like the color.
I take my color and look at color. Yeah, my earphones on my music. That keeps me cool.
Okay. You want to share?
Carrot juice.
Carrot juice. Okay. That's what's up. Okay, let me do this last one. If you had a lounge that had one standout amenity, what would it be? Showers for A. B is massage chairs and wellness area. C is fast Wi-Fi and charging stations. D is something else. A is showers. B is massage chairs and wellness area. C is fast Wi-Fi, and D is something else.
You know what?
All of those
I
things.
I need it all.
Showers.
No question.
If the lounge had one standout amenity, what would it be? Yeah. And so honestly, I don't know if anyone would want to shower necessarily, but unless you just are going from flight to flight, you gotta go. You couldn't take care of that. maybe. Again, massage chairs, again, is clearly an option. I would encourage people to Google it or YouTube it. Fast Wi-Fi and charging station is super key. And then for something else, what would you guys think would be a good amenity?
All of the above.
All
Work
the
a little
above.
gym. I like that.
That's why
I like that. All the above.
Yeah.
All of it.
I want it all.
Right. And honestly, again, if you guys ever were to look into it, there's going to be certain airports, certain places where it goes like this is the one, like around the country or again around the world. Like go to that one. So there's definitely ones that stand out all around. All around. All right, everybody, let's grab a seat. Let's go to the next activity.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, I do know that if Dick Delta, my friend, she's going to Colombia. Wherever you stop, there's going to have a whole woman there. So I'm going to pay for it. But I know it's somewhere on the way to
Maybe when you find out. That's the stuff that you definitely keep in mind.
I'm pretty sure some stuff I could have made a list.
Oh, yeah, they just now open that one.
There it is. There it is. All right. Okay. We got it. Okay. Cool. So a big part of the perks of again these prestige cards and travel is.
Yeah, I know, but all the homeless.
Can I get you guys' attention? A big part of the discount is the discount on travel. All right, and you can travel for less. Let's say you can cover the whole price of a ticket, or you can.
All right, guys, we're focusing back.
Right, or you can put a chunk of the price with your points. Right, pay for a chunk of the price with your points. So when that comes into mind, one, if we're thinking about traveling internationally, going and having a great time, what you're ultimately thinking about is saving rewards points. So it's not a matter of, okay, I'm going to travel this year on the summer, and then next year I'm going to do this during the summer, and I'm going to just see how much I could discount it because of the points that I have. When you're talking about spending a lot of money on your travel, you're starting to think, okay, how long do I got to keep saving them and not spending on nothing else, right? Not using my rewards points on anything. And this is how you end up getting to go to somewhere, again, far and covering, if not the whole trip, a bulk of it. At the end of the day. And so when we went to Dubai, we stopped in France on the way back just to see the Eiffel Tower. And it was we were literally in France just for the night. So we landed, unpacked our stuff, went to go see the Eiffel Tower, came back and went to sleep, got up early the next morning and came back to America. But that was just for the sake of seeing that. But again, when you start to recognize that you can go certain places, have layovers in certain places, start thinking, well, this is how I can take advantage of it on purpose rather than just go, I'm going to take a straight flight and I'm going to just have my layover wherever I'm going to have it because it's not important.
I also want to add, I think oftentimes people think that traveling outside of the U.S. is expensive. But when I went to Beijing, China, round trip ticket was $330. The second thing I want to say is your pictures are really nice. It's about just we're talking about money and then just traveling. I feel like it's a myth that traveling is expensive.
That's good.
But another thing is also being a part of the Black community or in my family, it's also about looking nice. So every time we would travel, we would need to go spend a large amount of money on clothes, right?
Oh, wow.
Right? And so, what I learned from some of my coworkers that travel is they live in a suitcase with the same clothes, and they wear the same thing and just travel, and they use their points for a hotel. They use their credit card points for hotels. So the only thing that they're really spending is air flight.
Right.
And then they just go with the same clothes and not worried about like flashy type of attire.
Yeah.
So that's just another thing is like, just consider if you want to travel, just throw in a Nike sweatshirt and call it a day.
For real.
And I promise you can probably get across the globe to different places.
That's real. And so I'm
just
glad.
Consider that.
One, I'm glad you're bringing up, the fact that it doesn't have to be, we have to spend all the money that we want to spend and can spend on these different trips. I'm glad that you brought up too the fact that yes, certain places are cheap to travel to. Sometimes it's just the timing of it too, right? So it's just a certain time of the year. The tickets are lower over there. And then there's this other thing again that one of my friends brought up to me. It's just that there are certain times where the airports and so on and so forth make mistakes. And so you'll find a trip that's super cheap just because they made a mistake and put it as $295 when really it should have been, let's say, $750 to go there or whatever, right? And so those are things that one, you can actually look out for, and then two, take advantage of. One thing that my wife has brought up is traveling to Thailand. But of course, that also applies to Vietnam, that applies to Cambodia, possibly again, the same thing with China, other places in Asia where once you get there, it's so cheap. Everything is cheap, right? When we're talking about when we went to Peru, it was just super cheap. You get a whole meal and it'd be like $5 US. Right now it's 10 of theirs, it's 20 of theirs, but it's so cheap to us because of the power of our currency, right? And so those are things to consider too, especially if you want to travel on some type of budget and you don't want to spend a whole lot. You can say, well, let's go somewhere that's nice, but it's going to be super cheap because their currency doesn't compare to ours. Did you want to say something?
Did you go through the travel agency when you travel?
No, I haven't.
Oh,
I haven't. Yeah, but so I'll talk about booking trips a little bit, but booking, you usually book it through the Chase app so that there's the deals that Chase has, and they'll give you discounts because you're going through Chase. They'll give you a certain amount of points because you're going through Chase. Same thing applies to Amex, and so it may apply to Capital One, it may apply to Citibank. If you go through their portal, you may have some more discounts because you went through their portal.
When
But-
you travel, did you go based on the cost of the trip, or did you just go based on the popularity of the trip?
That's a good question. So when it came to, I would say both. So for instance, when we went to Peru, it was partially because of the cost of it. When it came to Egypt, when it came to Dubai, like Dubai was my 40th birthday. So it was like, let's when I saved up the points and stuff for that one. When it came to Egypt, it was also like, let's go. One, it was right after the pandemic. Literally probably like the tail end. So everything was still closed down and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, it was like we were able to save a bunch of money. So like, let's go and, we could actually afford to go somewhere far. But yeah, I mean, it just depends. You know what I mean? Again, Mexico usually is cheaper. And we've honestly been to Mexico more than anywhere else because it's so close and it's so cheap. Yeah. At the bottom, some cards have access to clear and priority pass, so you can get through airport lines faster as well. So that's definitely applies to Chase cards as well as to the Amex. You get clear, so again, you could sign in a different way, and they get your whole identity, and you go through the line a bit faster. Priority pass allows you to go through the line faster as well, and those come with the card, so it's its own card. But it comes with your card once you sign up for it and qualify for it. But what I will say to this piece, back to Egypt or even Dubai, part of the thing that I noticed, sometimes we focus so much on how much something costs us, but the reality is a lot of us don't go places like that because of the fear. And I want to speak to that. Like, I told my friend the other day, but I told my mom, like right after I went, I couldn't tell my mom we were going to Egypt. I literally lied. I said, we're going to Washington, D.C.
I heard about Egypt. Did you get on the camera?
I literally lied because I knew that if I told her we're going to go to Egypt 2 weeks in advance, she's going to call me every single day talking about, are you sure? I don't think it's a good idea. I don't like it. Is there any way that you could make me? Do you relate or would you be hurt?
I completely relate.
You completely relate,
I am a solo traveler.
Yeah.
My dad is panic on level 10.
Uh-huh.
So this time I told him I was there. Every other time I tell him when I'm there.
Exactly. Exactly.
But this time I tried to test out the waters.
See how
so
you do.
I told him a month before. So he can get out all that energy.
Right.
And then get used to it.
I like that.
So now we're at the used to it part.
Okay.
So he's settled in the fact that I'm going, and all he asks is that I give him all my information.
Yeah. That's good. That's good. And part of the reason why I did that when I was about, I want to say 29 with my church, they were like, we want to go and do a mission trip in Ethiopia. And, we want to see if you want to go. And I'm like, absolutely. And my dad lost it. I mean, he was upset the whole time. I had to get all the shots right, malaria and hepatitis A and B and all this stuff. And I was down with it. And he was dying. He was dying the whole time. So I didn't tell him about Egypt because I was not sure if he was going to be okay. But he was definitely scared about Ethiopia. And honestly, Ethiopia wasn't dangerous at all. But again, you never know, right? Like that's how people may just feel about places, again, too far out of their comfort zone where it goes, look, I ain't never heard nothing about it, but I'm still scared. Yeah. So, and then you're their baby, right? That's a different level, right? If you're the homie, all right, I'll catch you in a bit. Look, you got to come home. So, no, you can't go to Africa.
You know what's scary now is if you get out there and you're not able to come back because somebody didn't close down.
Right, something happened.
That's what,
That too, yeah. 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 And so I know that one of my mom's concerns, because this is also, again, we went with the family. So I know that my wife's sister, my wife's mom was also talking about its proximity to Israel, proximity to Palestine, right? So they're like, it's so close that if something, now the way that they think about it, right, is like, well, if somebody got shot in West Oakland, it may hit somebody in East Oakland. But the reality, right, we know that sounds crazy. But if all you are thinking about is it's dangerous in the Middle East, then just don't go to the whole thing. Like the whole Middle East, just don't be there. You might get shot. So that was their perspective. What was funny too is when we went to Egypt was the same time that they shot that bus over here in East Oakland. It was like all these kids were in there, and we were like, it's more dangerous in East Oakland than it is in Egypt. So you relax. But that's definitely again how it can be. A lot can just really ride on our discomfort or our fear around it all. All right, another icebreaker. So I need everybody to come on this side. This side right here. Right here. Yep. Right. Yep. Right in here. And we're gonna do some group photos, quote unquote.
What?
So hear me out. It's not what you think it is. But we see people lined up over here.
Play one game
over there.
She was like, you have to take pictures.
Wait, you have to take pictures with a coffee or with a bottle.
Yeah, we missed her.
I know. She's so big now. She's so big.
Okay. So the idea is one is called the photo response. And what I want you guys to think about, you're gonna take some poses, do some poses. And your pose is to express the idea that you have in your mind. So I don't know if you guys have played some other games similarly where you do a pose and you're doing a thing, but that's the idea. You're gonna be doing the thing, and then we're gonna kind of see, okay, like, what was that? And we can kind of explain it. But for instance, the first one is you just landed in a new country. Show me how you step out the airport.
Out the airplane.
Out the airport.
Stepping out the airplane.
How do you step out of the airplane? All right.
So how do you get around the Step out. We made it. Yeah.
All right.
Now you gotta have your leg out like this. No, that's yours.
You're about to try a famous local dish. Now, this is again somewhere around the world. How do you smell it, taste it, and react? I'm thinking about Instagram. I'm dying right now.
That's real. Keep it real. Keep it real. Don't act like you know what it tastes like and you like you excited about it all the time. Nah. Adrian, you have a say.
Well, because when I go across country, I purposely cook the local meal. So I know what it smells like.
Right.
So I'm ready to eat it.
Okay, that's good. That's good. That's good. So, but again, yeah, everyone's different. Believe me, Dubai has some stuff. I'm like, no. You know. So, okay, now Mexico, I ain't have no problem.
That's got to be spicy.
So we didn't do a lot of restaurants because again, it was more mission based. So honestly, we did a real traditional.
Yeah.
They were like, there's
Regular.
the goat, and there go the chicken.
And the lentils.
Either you come in to kill the chicken or you need to get out of here.
Oh.
Because we about to do the whole thing.
Oh, no.
And I was like, absolutely not.
No.
I don't want to see no blood. I don't want to see. They were like, we about to do it all, right? They about to put a cut and throat.
I'll take the chicken.
You know, right. So I didn't really like the stuff. We were in the rural area.
Boy, no, look it on. You're good.
Right.
Always used to bring the chicken.
Okay, who's like the food that you had is so good?
We know where you're from, but we don't want to see it.
Who's like the food that you had was so good that you had to pause and appreciate it?
I say 10 out of 10.
What? I didn't hear you. What did you say?
Who's like the food that you had is so good you had to pause.
Are we coming back?
I'll be dramatic like that. I'll be like, listen here. Let me talk to the waiter. Let me talk to the waiter. All right. Okay, so suppose like you are doing an adventurous thing in that country. What is something that they would do that they have over there? Adventurous, whether we're talking about the safari, or we're talking about ATVs, or we're talking.
I would like to do the zip line.
The zip line, right?
I'm too scared for that.
Right.
Or like
or riding the animal, right? There's the camel.
I like riding the elephant. Don't give me in the middle.
All right, give me a pose if there's something that you saw that's absolutely terrifying.
Yeah.
Duck and cover.
Have y'all ever seen the blood? Have you ever seen it in your life?
Yeah, that's one reason why I don't travel. I don't like bugs. I don't know what kind of bugs you got. I'm sorry. I don't like bugs. No,
You know what? I'll take Jamaica bugs because they food is fire. I'll take Jamaica bugs because their food is fire.
Yeah, big time. Let's grab a Jamaica.
In Texas, they have the flying room.
Right.
that was fun.
Yeah. Right. In Ethiopia, there was big ants. There was beetles.
Egypt have some big old ants, and they were fast. They were big and fast. Yeah.
Fear is not a factor.
It can't be. It can't be. You're gonna listen. Y'all gonna have to bite me because I'm gonna tell your country, especially if the food is good.
Fear is not a factor.
It's real. It is very real.
No, right. Roll right off of. Roll over there.
So, like I mentioned, the points can be used for some particular stores, like Apple, to get discounts on technology, exclusive deals on events, and money for restaurants as well. So here's a couple pictures. When it comes to Apple, I literally bought one desktop and one laptop using the discounts that I get from the Chase points. I purchased that paid it off completely with one purchase because again, I wasn't using the card, wasn't using the points. I know nothing about the points, and then when I finally did, I was like, let's get a desktop. We need that. I still use it every day. And the Dave Chappelle concert, right? That's a thing, and then there's actually a picture of the lounges. But the reality is, there's all kinds of discounts, all kinds. So I'm gonna show you guys a little bit. I made a video. Couple videos actually. So this is what's inside of the Chase Sapphire Reserve app. Dinner on the court side at Madison Square Garden. Dinner on the court at Chase Center, presented by Chase San Francisco, March 4th. Golden State Warriors tickets, pregame, shoot around experience, February 11th. Price varies. So all these, as you can see, is also sold out. But New York Rangers, Tampa Bay Lightning, Atlanta Hawks. So all these things are just there, and so you have to literally look it up. When I saw this one right here, Festival of Color in India, I'm like, oh, right? So it's little things that, again, if you don't pay attention, you're just missing out on all these different deals. That was a Peloton, right? But it applies to not only special events, but it also applies to just restaurants. So there is one feature, I think it's called the Edit, and that is for hotels in particular. And then there's another one that is just for foods at different restaurants, and you get discounts on their foods. And I'll show you guys a little bit about their store discounts that are coming up as well. But if you just took the time to explore what's in the app, then we can see so many things. So here's all the stores. Some are never heard of, like Circle K, I've heard of that. Quick Stop, Ancestry, so stuff like that. Smash Burger, Once Upon a Farm, all that stuff is for our baby. You get a discount for that. Meta Glasses, got some. Could have got $30 back on that. Dropbox I've used. Keep going down. AARP, I don't have anything, but ARP for anybody who uses double ARP. And then Lululemon, they have some stuff. There's Chevron, so you get cash back on gas. Vistaprint, and that is for making some items like some t-shirts if you want to do that. But so the Calm app, right? So that's an exclusive thing. You can get it 100% cash back when you pay for that. Cash back on getting your taxes done with TurboTax. Again, like I'm saying, the list is literally just super long. So you get all these little discounts that, again, if you're intentionally using those, you can make sure that you're having an investment in the card and being like, that $600 is nothing because I know I'm gonna use it. Again, Paramount, $4 cash back when you purchase that app. I think this is the end right here. Yeah, HelloFresh. I know we've done that at our home too. So it's all about just taking advantage of these different things, but it's all there. It's all there. It's all there. And so again, when it comes to the different technology at our house, it definitely have gotten the AirPods, again, desktop, laptop I paid for. This is probably like at the time, because of how many points I had, I probably paid like $200 for this laptop. When it was probably like, again, $1,100 or something like that. But again, you have all these points. You're like, let me go ahead and use them. Let me go ahead and use those. Okay. There's one more. All right, alphabet relay. Okay, so this is why I have these right here. So I need 2 lines. 2 lines right here. 1 line right here, 1 line right here. Let me get these out the way. I need 2 volunteers to hold up these signs. 2 volunteers, por favor. All right, awesome. All right, I want to have 2 equal lines on each side. And may end up having. I may have to participate. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Say it again. Yeah.
It did both.
Right. That's very true.
Okay.
And let's actually take the lines back a little bit. Yeah, up to the back so you guys have a little bit of room. All right. So the alphabet relay is all about everyone. I'm sorry. We have 2 lines. We have 2 different teams. I might end up joining this one because there's 6 here and there's 5 on this side. So just to help make it even. But we want to, with all the letters of the alphabet, we want to list either countries or cities that we want to go to, can go to, in order to fill this up the fastest. So I would say, so we're going to start with A, and we go all the way to Z. And you guys can yell out answers. However, also pay attention to because everybody's going to be yelling different stuff at the same time, that you guys actually are getting towards the line, but have markers towards the end. So make sure that you guys have a black one. And so you guys are we're going to throw out, each team is going to be throwing out different cities, different countries that you can visit that start with these letters. So we're going to start with A, then B, then C. No skipping down to E and then coming back. We're just going to go from A to Z. All right. And it's all about the team that wins the fastest.
So
Right.
if I say A, it's Atlanta.
You can. Yeah, you can.
You gotta do city or state.
Either one. Or country. City,
Okay.
state, or country. That's
Okay.
completely fine. Yeah. And again, it could be literally a place within those places. Like we say Eiffel Tower, that's completely fine. Yep. Now.
Okay, now it's 6 of them.
Yeah, no.
Oh, okay. Possibly.
Another game.
All right, you can come over here. All right, and we're gonna get started in, I would say, 5 seconds. Get your markers out. Make sure that you guys are sturdy with it so that you guys can actually write down the city or state or country, and we'll make sure that it is legible as well. All right, let's get started in 3. What did you say?
We can only do one.
Yes, only one at a time. All right, so make sure that you guys got good answers. Keep coming so that the people can just have it done fast. All right, in 3, 2, and 1.
I know, we could never been there. I did.
No, you gotta go in order.
Yeah, you gotta go in order.
Oh,
You got
You just put the abbreviation.
No.
No abbreviations.
Oh, I can't spell.
We understand, we know what you put.
All right, we're at F now. We're at F now. We're at F. Yeah. If she needs any ideas for F, you can look to your team and get some ideas for F. Okay, good. All right, next person. Yeah, go to the back.
Okay, come on, they're winning.
Ask them. Ask your team.
Fresno.
H.
Hawaii.
Oh, that's a good one. I was thinking about
Ira.
We gotta go back.
Ireland. That's what I'm
that. I don't want to go to Ireland.
Rent out a cabin.
Let's start with a high.
Right, exactly.
Speaking on my home.
We playing the game, okay?
Your mom and them from Ireland?
What?
That's crazy. She's like, I gotta represent.
No, he said you don't want to go to Ireland. I said, don't speak on my homeland. Apparently, my family's Irish too. So.
What?
I love me some corned beef hash. Look,
I got one.
the worst one. Yes.
Y'all are y'all good over here? All right, we're at M over here. Y'all, I'm gonna need y'all to
I'll
stick
remind
together.
you, I do not belong by United States.
Oh, you're right. You're right. I'm like, you got some wig out of it, y'all. Right. New York, okay. Okay, Kenya, okay.
That's how you develop.
I like that. Yeah, Legos.
Girl, I don't know. Oh, I can't even spell it. It's country out there.
What
I
place?
can't say it. I just seen it on the Price is Right. With a little
Yeah, you gotta pass it.
Possibilities get there. Kind of. What is that?
Goodness, come on, people.
Cute.
Come on, people.
TTT.
These are places I already been.
Oh.
Okay, you like that.
T.
Yeah, we've been.
Yeah, T. So you can do a few places with T.
You can do Uganda.
Oh, that's a long way. But yes, that's a good one.
Oh, good.
We almost got it, ladies. Come on, boys, men, women. Hello, it's
Hello.
Oh,
Oh, they catching up.
oh, the hardest one.
Yes. All right. Ooh.
That's three more.
Oh.
Come on, we got
Hey,
three more.
X.
What's the oldest city?
Wow.
I don't either. Where we at with Z?
I can help you. Why?
I did not see that happening. All right, let's look at these answers.
Then byway.
Can you pass them?
What's it?
Get one for Z. Let's put this here. Okay, we got Alaska, Alabama, Brazil, and Burma, Cancun, Colombia, Detroit. I don't know who go to Detroit for vacation, but okay. Ethiopia, we got France, Georgia, Ghana, Hawaii, Havana, Ireland.
Oh, that was the best.
Anybody got another idea apart from Ireland?
Huh?
Anything apart from Ireland?
Iceland? Oh, yeah.
I don't want to go there.
So I'm gonna throw out Istanbul.
Hey!
Istanbul is I want to go there. I genuinely want to go there.
so much fun.
Have you been?
Yes.
I want to go. I want to go for real. When I went to Egypt, they were like, "You need to go to Turkey." I was like, "Thank you." Jersey City. Are you serious? Who said? Johannesburg, right? Kenya, Kentucky, Louisiana, Lagos, Miami, Maryland, New York, Nairobi, right? Oregon, Orlando, I like that. Philippines, Paris, Queens, Quebec. I definitely want to go to Queens. We got Rome, and you said Rubica?
Wait.
What's Rubica? And she was like, I'm trying to figure this out. What am I?
I couldn't get it. Try, mama.
And I just seen it on the first bite.
That's hilarious. We got South Africa, and then we got, what is this one? Susanville?
Wait, where is it?
What is Susanville? It's all of y'all. Don't be looking around. It is all of y'all. Who said Susanville?
It is really.
But what is it?
It's Susanville, California.
It's a prison.
Great.
It's a prison?
It says Susanville.
It's a prison?
Wait, it says Susanville, California. It's in Northern California.
What is Susanville? A penitentiary, okay.
Did you go there, Mary?
I was a Susanville for a minute. We got Texas and Tanzania, Uganda, Ukraine, Venezuela, Vancouver, Washington. We got Cyan. Is it Cyan? Zion.
Mm-hmm.
What is that?
It's the oldest city in China.
The oldest city. Wow. Okay. And then we got Xavier. What is that?
It's a city. It's a city. I looked it up. I don't know for a second, but I looked it up.
Say that
It's school
again?
in Louisiana.
Now, I've heard of it. I've heard of the city. Right. For why we got Yemen, but what's this one, y'all?
That's a great
Which one?
What is the why?
Girl, you better tell them.
What is that? What is it?
He was trying to figure it out.
Did y'all have an idea? No, what is the why?
She was the why I was wondering like Yellowstone, but I wasn't sure if Yellowstone was a exact city.
It's a black part. I believe so.
But I ended up
Is it Ohio?
Yellowstone.
Yellowstone.
I thought it was out here.
Yemen.
Yeah, they use Yemen. Anybody got any other Y ones now that we have a little time?
Yellowstone Park.
Another Y. Yeah, that's a hard one.
Yonkers.
Oh, that's good.
I mean, I heard it in a song.
Yeah.
I know it's real.
Yolo County. What about York? That's up north.
Yeah.
Where?
Up north.
Where?
Like Esparto, you know.
Really? And this is California?
My family lives up there.
Oh God!
Yeah.
Where's your family?
They own farms and stuff. It's like
Oh my
farmland.
goodness!
We got one.
What's that?
Yosemite.
Yosemite! That would have been a good one.
And that's a park.
Yeah, and then there's Zaire. What's another one for Z? If we don't.
The zoo.
think it's
Zanzibar.
The zoo. What's that? Zanzibar. Where's that?
Zimbabwe.
I know. Like, is it the west? Is it the east? Is it the south? Is it the north?
I think it's in the west.
I think it's in
I think it's in the west.
I think it's close to North Africa.
North Zimbabwe, yes.
Right? Zimbabwe.
Zimbabwe. Yeah.
Zaire.
So honestly, we were talking when y'all were filling out. We were like, I don't know if this team gonna win because y'all was so far behind, but y'all messed around and won. I cannot believe that. That's crazy.
Wait, can you confirm if they
Well, that's what we were just doing. So look, your why is very questionable.
there and I kept telling
And your Z doesn't exist.
I think our cities, I kept telling you to move.
I mean, all of them were legit. Now we got some misspellings, right? We got friends. This one isn't how you spell friends, but I got the idea.
We was right.
But yeah, so I think that they probably got one that ain't really in place. I mean, Xavier counts. Susanville. So yeah,
Mary, have you been there? No, but it says Susanville, California.
that's hilarious.
Pull it up. Susanville is a city.
Let's look at the Google.
Xavier is not.
Susanville is a city.
It says it is, nope, just Xavier University.
Watch KPI.
No, I think it is a city.
Xavier.
I've been back at my phone all the time.
Yeah, I don't think that's a city.
Xavier, it says right here.
I just
Look
said
it up. It is a city. It's somewhere that I don't know about, but it's a city.
pull up Susanville.
Never heard of it.
And
Well,
I already did.
every
It
reference
is
point
city.
It's Susanville, California.
Thank you, Susanville,
Yeah, they
California.
did look up.
It says Xavier actually the
But
city.
what's
It's
there?
the city of-
That's it.
Yeah.
Well, you can't put that as a city you want to go to.
Well, it's the one with your feet
Oh,
up.
that is-
Nobody wants to go there.
Right. Nobody. But if you end up.
That ain't right.
All right. So let us see. We just got one more thing. So some cards allow you to actually invest your points. And I heard about this literally a few weeks ago, and then I got something in the mail the other day that was like, you could use this if you wanted to. So cards that allow you to invest are rewards. The investor reward points is American Express for Schwab. So not just any American Express. You'll have to go through Schwab to get the American Express card, and those cards you can invest. Same thing with Fidelity has a card, and those are the ones who sent me something because I have the Roth IRA with them. SoFi Unlimited 2% card you can invest, and then there's Schwab Investor card from Amex. So what I feel like when it comes to both of those Schwab cards, you would literally have to call them or go on their website and look for it explicitly. Because I feel like it's like I said, I've never heard of that. I've never seen a commercial talking about a Schwab American Express card. I've never seen an American Express American Express commercial talking about Schwab. So I feel like you have to intentionally look for those and then apply, right, according to your credit score and so forth, in order to get those. And so this, of course, it's not about the rewards points in terms of using them for the travel, but I bet if you have an American Express through Schwab, you likely are going to have all the other perks if you get a platinum card, all the other perks, but you can also invest your points. What I will say, and one reason why I end up closing the Amex platinum card, because the points are not as many points as you get with your Chase Sapphire cards, or your Chase Sapphire Reserved and Preferred. And so I remember counting these points and getting all these points from the Chase. One thing is you can't use Amex at all the stores you can use Chase at. You can't use Amex at Costco. A lot of people who have small businesses don't want you to use Amex when you pay them because they charge more per transaction. So you are going to have less places you can use your card. Where again, if I'm using my Chase card, I can use it whenever I go to practically any place. This is a Visa. So that's just something to keep in mind. But yes, Schwab Investor Card from Amex. So I want you guys to just take note of that, because insofar, which is going to be important whether it's right now or a number of years, insofar as you really want to start investing and intentionally putting money to the side for your future, you can start doing that intentionally using the cards and the points that you get from these cards. This is actually a picture too I got of these two from the internet. So those are things that you can keep in mind. But they are out there. I remember thinking about it once, and just because I never heard of it, I never thought I could find those, but they do have these. And you can, again, put this money towards the stock market, put in your investment account, your brokerage account rather, and you can take money off of the money that you made already. So again, be encouraged. The cards are out there. You know, once you look at a place like NerdWallet, you can look into what your credit score is, find out what your credit score, and look at the cards that work for your particular range, because every prestigious card has a certain range. Like the lowest may be like, let's say 680, but the highest that you can qualify for their particular card may be like the high 700s. With that being said, there's certain cards that are going to apply for everybody. But once you get into a brand like American Express or like Chase or like, I even want to bring up, again, Citibank, Capital One, you can possibly get a card that costs this much now, and then qualify for it later when your credit score is better, and then you get a more prestigious card and use that card again for more traveling and more perks. But I love the fact that, again, I get these emails that have these different events. I get these emails that say, you know, oh, this one thing is coming up, like when they had Wimbledon, and you're having certain races or certain competitions against certain basketball games, that you'll literally have access to that stuff. I would say first, but among the first, because you have these cards and they're giving it to, like when they had that thing with Cash App for the Kendrick Lamar concert, right? And they were like, if you have Cash App, you guys get, you know, access to this first. Now the tickets were super expensive, nonetheless. But all that to say is that that's how it does work, right? So whether it's a favorite artist or a favorite team, those types of things do show up in the offers that these different cards will show you. Okay, so this is the last one we'll do today, and then we will be wrapping up very soon. So let's come in the middle one more time. One, just one.
Do you see how everyone was running for the chicken as soon as you said get up for a game? Everybody go to get up.
You said running for the chicken?
It's different. Everyone was running for the chicken to get their food.
Right. And now they're like, all right.
Hey, we ate.
So we're just gonna, this is called the reflection web. And so we're just gonna reflect on what we learned today. Yeah, what we learned today. And the way that we're going to do it is just by passing the ball of yarn, which honestly is going to be complicated. So let's try to pass it to close people around us. But we're going to hold on to it, and we're just going to make a web, you know, based on what we learned today. So what I will say again is learning, Cheryl, what you have mentioned is intentionally looking to travel to countries, again, where it is a cheap flight, as well as it's going to be a cheap stay, cheap food, all that stuff, because of how our currency works. So again, when you guys thinking about anything in Asia or certain places in Central South America, take advantage. I'm gonna pass it to you.
I think for me, I learned when selecting a credit card, learn to research what I value the most in the perks that the credit cards offer versus just selecting any type of credit card.
Mm-hmm. Or whatever when they show up, you know, shows up in the mail.
Exactly.
Yeah, choose.
What were you saying though?
Anything. I know.
Yeah, sorry. Girl, that chicken is kicking in.
She was prepared to get some.
What did you learn today?
Oh, what did I learn?
Yeah.
I need to travel more.
Well, it's out there.
I got that way.
Oh, wow.
Oh, this is nice.
I learned that Xavier was a place.
Oh, you gotta keep it.
Oh,
Yeah, you gotta
I
keep
can't see it
it.
in my glasses on.
Right.
Oh,
But yeah,
I
just bring it back
heard
to
about
you.
different rewards and points that I didn't know anything about on the credit cards.
Now you gotta grab your piece of it.
Not happy. Whoa, why you didn't listen to me? I love you. I learned that I need to bring my friends for me.
It has perks. It has perks.
Hold it.
Yeah, hold on to your. Yeah.
Yeah.
Essentially the same, which I clearly get my credit score not just back up, but further than even I originally wanted, because I see the further, the higher it goes, clearly there's a lot more perks out there that I need. So
Yeah.
And you get to pay it off.
eventually.
You're hilarious.
I learned that Fidelity and Charles Schwab actually have credit cards. Right? They out here hiding gems.
Listen, they telling nobody.
That's all right, we gonna find it.
Well, I'm kind of piggybacking off hers because mine was basically that you can use your investments to, or your credit card points to invest.
Yeah.
Nope.
I got it.
I really can't see good.
Oh,
That's
you'll be okay.
Well, I
We're gonna
know how
help
to
you.
spell some cities and states.
Well.
And I never knew really how to spell. And there's still one on there that I still haven't spelled right.
Right.
My friend,
Right.
we got a good spider.
Yeah.
Boom.
Spider's web.
This is nice.
Just thinking about the lounges and things like that, I never even thought about that as being part of the travel. That's something you want to investigate, you know?
Right.
Find out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
test it out first.
So
Yeah.
y'all done skip chat, so we gotta get it.
Oh,
Maybe if you can
yeah.
roll it.
Go ahead,
Maybe if
Hands
you
up.
roll it, yeah.
You gotta put your hands up.
We got a good spider. This is real
What I
good.
learned is that there's a lot of perks in credit cards.
Yeah.
Right.
A lot of perks. Be ready.
No! You are so careless. Exactly. We weren't ready. How were you ready if we weren't ready?
Can I tell you something? I know she has good reaction.
That's
Let me put my
hilarious.
glasses on. What you got? Put your glasses on the second.
Think fast,
I
goddamn.
need, you know,
That's
like you
hilarious.
say, different airports have different perks,
Uh-huh.
and the lounging. I think I want to go for that massage one time.
Right.
But what airport is that? Cause they ain't got one in Oakland like that. San Francisco.
That's a good question. I mean, we have to literally look it up. I know.
So I
Research.
So we got.
Yeah, we have to
Well,
look
I
it up.
gotta wait till we go to the Alameda Fair to get a massage.
You don't have to wait until. But yeah, I would say we definitely have to look it up because I honestly haven't even heard about the massages. But
But-
again, I'm
So you
betting
don't have to pay for the massage. Just,
if you have the access, into the certain
but
level.
you know, some massage only lasts 30 minutes.
But you
That's
can
a good
also
amount
pay
of
for
time.
access to those places.
Who?
Certain
You have to
lounges you can
pay
pay
for
for
the
access, like a one-time pass, but it's expensive. It'll be
Sometimes.
like 70, 80,
So you can go to the
$100
shopping
Yeah.
center and get a massage.
Right. You changing the subject.
Thank you,
It's like, so I can get a massage in Alameda though, right?
At the county fair.
Okay, is that everybody?
Yeah.
Okay, I think that's everybody.
We made a good spider.
Right.
Oh, this is real good.
I'll roll it back up.
That was
Yeah, because honestly, it takes a while.
It's a good spider.
You know,
Yeah.
it looks like a laser beam when you walk over the laser beam.
Right. Good. Well, thank you guys for your participation.